Hey Capricorn, thanks for tuning into my channel today, MoonJasperGem. Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading and for love and in general, whatever comes out for you. It is now March 2020, but my videos and my readings are timeless. So anytime that you tune in could be a message here for you. Hope everybody's doing well. And we have 1 month, and then we're going to get warmer and warmer. I don't know where you guys are, but where I am, it's 20 degrees. So I had my little fire going here, my puppy sitting next to me, and I wanted to create a nice cozy environment for you. So right here, I pulled out the Queen of Pentacles, representing you, Capricorn. It represents all the earth signs, but today we're doing you. Beautiful. She's loving, she's nurturing, she believes in everything that's practical in the earthly realms. She's a mother. She's a great friend. She's supportive. She knows how to make a home, a real home. She takes her pride in everything that she does, her coin, and she invests it in things that are going to grow over time. She knows about patience, and she's responsible when it comes to her finances. Normally, not always. But that's her goal, and her motto behind her is to have security and to be able to move forward knowing that she's done hard work and she has something to show for that. And even if she puts it away for safekeeping, it's security for her. So anyway, that's my little story about Capricorn women. Now for the Capricorn men, they're really cool too. Let's see. My grandmother was a Capricorn, and she was always very loving and caring, and she kept a lot in, so she was always reserved, and she was very classy. There's also Capricorns that are very down to earth and are very expressive and like to communicate what's on their mind and their ideas and their thoughts. So you have two types, one that are a little bit more outgoing and one that are a little bit more reserved. And I'm sure there's many in between that when it's appropriate to be either way, whether you're more outspoken or more quiet and observant. But either way, they're good for the family, the home. They run a whole household, and they believe in the institution of marriage and family. So they create their whole world around the ones they love. So now we're going to ask. I'm going to leave you right here. We're going to ask about you now today, whether it's male or female. What are the energies for all the Capricorn collective? Whole sphere of love and light only. Messages. Universal messages. I've been tuning into your energy. Your sign represents all of the pentacles, which is everything having to do with material and the earthly realm. Anything that is tangible, you could touch, taste, smell. So here we go. Love and light energies for my beautiful Capricorns. The energy for you. Ooh, Capricorn came right out. Okay. Heavy, heavy, heavy. All right, so first thing I just want to tell you, you did get the devil. The devil does represent Capricorn, and the reason why is because it has to do with the material world. Everything that brings pleasure and joy. Could also be some people that might have to fight that urge inside of them, because with all the beautiful things in the world, it's so easy to get consumed in any one of them. So if you're gonna, I always say, if you're gonna consume yourself, consume it in something that's good for you and for the people that you love in your environment. But occasionally we do, I say we because I'm connecting to your energy or us, but occasionally we get, and all of us really do this at one time or another, but Capricorn for sure, because they are attached to the earth and all the earth realms. They're in charge of it, and they keep things stable and moving forward in a warm, loving manner as best as possible. And my mom used to call them the keeper of the stables, which is a beautiful way of representing them. But here, this could also be a soulmate for you. It could be a younger person because we have the Page of Swords. So it's fast energy, fast information coming in, stating that keep yourself grounded. Don't let yourself get consumed too much in one area, especially if it's not good for you. And if it is something that you're going to get consumed in, replace it with something that's better for you and wean yourself off because it feels like you're tied down, but you're really not. So right here, this fast energy right here, the Page of Swords, is getting more information, wanting to know more. This is internet communication. This communication face to face on the phone. This represents all the air signs. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that's coming into you. But also, just remember when I see these two together, it could also be a younger person that's coming towards you, or somebody that's on your mind, or that's taking up all of your time. Maybe some of you feel very attached to this energy, but it's immature. Anything that having to do, it's like it has to develop itself. It has to evolve. It has to be more spiritual. Because when we represent the devil, we represent him as being on the lower realms. So having more information and moving forward with everything that you desire, make sure you don't do it immaturely. Make sure you take the time, and your normal self is to be grounded, and over time you could build something beautiful, but don't let it consume you. So on the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Pentacles. This, if it was a relationship, in a love relationship, it could possibly be a third party. So maybe wanting to cut somebody out, or maybe wanting to keep both, and just not look at the reality of it, that somebody will get hurt. But if this is a job or anything else, this is working with others in collaboration and cooperation, building something that's stronger, a strong foundation right here. Everybody in this picture is important, and everybody should be treated as so. Because to get one person could do a great job, two people could do a great job. You have three people now, they're all working really hard, and you could build a masterpiece and something that's very solid and grounded. We also have the King of Wands sticking out here. So the King of Wands represents fire. So it would be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay, this is the King of Kings. He is very, very passionate in all that he does, or she. He started with just an idea and he took action. He did it with a lot of passion and focus. And over time, he built a whole empire. So this is stating right here, it's the head of a household. This could be an older person. Maybe this is another person that's in your environment. But also, this person is very loyal and loving. If it was a real love relationship, sometimes some of the kings could represent, you know, kind of like just having too much fun, not wanting to settle down. Somebody who just wants to enjoy the fruits of life and everything like that. So when you have that combined with the devil and an immature, you know, um, ideas in your head, or someone around you, doesn't have to be you. You have to calm yourself down, take a step back, and say, how can I move forward with love and compassion and with more knowledge? And how could I move forward that I could build over time in something that always remains passionate? Because when you're dealing with the devil, not just for your sign, but this is a soulmate. This is somebody that you're drawn to, somebody that you just can't get away from. It's almost like karmic too, many lifetimes. So you almost, sometimes it can feel like a burden. Sometimes it feels like it's the best thing in the world. You can't get enough of it. But the bottom line is, the King of Wands, he's very, very loving and passionate. And if you get him to be loyal over time, he'll be there to the end. But that's really beautiful. So let's see, what's in the root of this for you, Capricorns? A wish fulfillment. So basically, you are going with all of your desires. You're sticking to what's causing you to move forward is all of the pleasures in life. Anything. It's like taste it, see how it feels, how you like it. If you don't like it, then don't try it again. So it's basically a trial and error on things. But this is a person that made lots of wishes. He's very emotionally fulfilled, very emotionally fulfilled. But remember, when you're emotionally fulfilled, don't let it consume you to where it becomes toxic. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is a really beautiful card. This is a soulmate. This is someone that you can love and move up to the next level, whether it's in this world or whether it's in a spiritual world. Building stronger foundations again. So now we have two that came out for a strong foundation, which is really beautiful. You're building a strong foundation with someone that, yes, you can enjoy the pleasures in life, but let it mature over time through your time, patience, and energy and love. And your wish will come true, your wish fulfillment, all areas of your life. Because when you're talking about the cups, that's your emotions. And he or she has almost all the cups. There's only one more. and he's satisfied or she's satisfied like this, just playing the field or enjoying things, keeping it light, but sometimes getting sucked in. So anyway, so what's moving to your past here? So to the past, we have the Emperor. This could represent an older person, older gentleman. It could also represent somebody who could be young but is wise for their age, because I have the Page of Swords here. But it represents a father. He's a very traditional person. He's traditional in a way that he moves forward and he is the head of the household. It's sometimes when he's very stuck in his ways because sometimes he's not as creative as you can want him to be. He does things the way he does them, and he's stubborn. So this could be some of you feeling stubborn, not wanting to give up things, not wanting to change your ways, but at the same time you're wanting to seek new information. So you're like, you know, you're actually thinking about being more creative instead of the traditional way. You're saying, how can I go outside that tradition? What can I do where it's not going to consume me? It's going to be fun, but it's not going to be rigid or boring. But at the same time, I always say for certain cards, I don't usually read upside down. Occasionally one might come upside down. This one did not. However, he's such a strong energy. He's more powerful than any of the kings. His energy is so strong that, and he has power. So if he misuses his power, it's not good karma. It's not good. It will come back to you. He can manipulate people and use his power to get what he wants, or she. So it tells you here to go traditionally with love, but at the same time, don't be a trickster, or don't let others trick you. Okay, because he tricks us sometimes. You think it's really good for you, but sometimes when you're too involved and you get too sucked in, it's a little difficult to get out. So be aware of that. And you're very, very smart about things like that, so you'll know better. Catch yourself. And on the bottom, you have two cards peeking out. You have the Ace of Wands, which is something really, really beautiful. It's a gift from above, from the universe. It's a passion, a love, and it's got growth on there. So see, that's what the King of Wands started with before. He started with one wand. It was a gift, and he took that gift because he's creative. He's very enthusiastic when he moves forward in anything that he does. And this is you. This is you taking what's practical, taking what's satisfying, taking what's, traditional, but at the same time, not so perfectly rigid, having some creativity and saying, give me a new passion. I need a new passion to get me going. And underneath that card, you have the happiest card in the deck, which is being illuminated. Suddenly you're realizing, what, that's not good for me. That is good for me. So you're also weighing your measures to see, how can I get some more information, to move forward. It's not going to, might be in a traditional manner, but it's going to be something that I feel attracted to, something that has my interest and passion, that's practical, but not consuming to where it's not healthy. So that's beautiful. So what's in the future for you guys? Capricorn. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents of the wounded warrior, somebody who's tired. And I did feel that about your energy, that maybe some of you guys are so exhausted you haven't stopped. You haven't stopped. Because the minute you do, you're going to realize, I'm tired, I'm achy, I need to rest. But you don't rest well. You keep going to exhaust yourself. So it's saying take some time out. This is also somebody who's feeling guarded, somebody who's defending what they have. And there, I noticed that he's by himself. He might be the only one, or she, for the cause of this. So pick and choose your battles, what you're going to fight for, because you're the one that will end up wounded. Okay, give everybody love, attention, your time, your passions, your energies. But remember, don't let it exhaust you. Okay? So, but he has a good cause. He's tired, but he's never going to give up. And here on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, feeling sadness or sorrow, or again, exhausted, feeling in mourning, feeling like, I don't want to lose all this stuff that I'm attached to, all this stuff that I feel I need. I don't want to lose it. But we don't always keep full cups all the time. Sometimes you have to exchange cups. Sometimes the cups get old. You got to empty them out and refill them. clean them out. Sometimes you have to turn around and see you have two more cups behind you that are beautiful and full and just waiting for you to nourish them and for you to sip them and experience them. And this is to be emotionally fulfilled, more than one person. Maybe some of you are sorrow because you're letting go of some of the things that you know that weren't good for you. And either way, when you give up things that you feel you really need, even if it's a relationship, a job, a place, an idea, anything that's emotionally not fulfilling to you, it's okay to let that go. So what's in the air for you? It's taking a brand new leap of faith. And knowing when you do it this time, try not to jump into something that's not going to be good for you. You have the Two of Swords on the bottom. Okay. So maybe some of you are saying, before I take this leap, maybe it was a marriage. I saw it before. Maybe it's moving up to the next level in a relationship. But you're blocking yourself because you're guarding your heart. You're guarding your heart and you're also refusing to see something. Maybe you guys blocked something. Maybe you blocked someone. Maybe they blocked you. This represents possibly an Aries or a Pisces, but anybody who's young at heart that is not afraid to take a leap forward without knowing all that's to come. It may be scary, it may be hard, it may be difficult to put some of those things behind you in those cups and letting them go. But you know that when you do take that final leap, there's going to be great things for you. But remember, make sure it's not dangerous. So get a little bit more information before you do. Take your time, not too fast, not too slow. And at the same time, the swords represent how you're feeling. Something hurt you. Maybe you have to choose between two people, and it hurts, and you're refusing. So it's suspended. This person right here is refusing to see, refusing to make that decision. Sometimes just blocking everything out, blocking it out, knowing that you have to make certain changes. Okay, something for the betterment of you, something that's going to bring you wish fulfillment and happiness and joy in everything that you do. So, what's your advice here? Okay, you have two that came out. You have the Six of Cups, and you have another King. So this is the King of Swords. First, the Six of Cups. This is reminiscing about your past, remembering your childhood. Kind of goes nicely with the Fool. The carefree energy, the carefree attitude. It's opening emotionally with somebody who actually makes you feel like you did when you were young, somebody who brings out the joy and the love in you and the playfulness. Because some of you could be also feeling sorrowful about it, because before the Five of Cups was out, so they were mourning. So you could be reminiscing about things, and maybe you're afraid to move forward because of it, but you're allowed to. You're allowed to move forward, okay, from your past, bringing with you the good memories and leaving behind the sad memories, touching on them, feeling them, and then releasing them. And right here, the King of Swords does that. He wants more information. He wants fact. He closes off his heart, kind of like the Two of Swords. Because the way to get to this person's head, whether it's male or female, is through their mind. So you have to prove it to them. You have to prove to them that what I tell you are going to match my actions, and to believe in it. The King of Swords a lot of times can have light energy and be fun, but they won't always show their emotions either. They have a good time, but they hold a lot in. So over time they'll let it out. This could also represent um, an authority figure. Going back to the Emperor again. This is an authority figure. Maybe some of you are thinking about things from your past. Could be your dad. Could be somebody who was wise, that was there for you. But also knowing that as you move forward, you know, you're not gonna show all your emotion. You're gonna protect yourself, and you're gonna make sure you have more information and facts before you put your heart all the way out there. You have the Three of Cups also sticking out, which is a beautiful celebration card. This is coming together with family and friends and just really enjoying yourself. And it's something to celebrate for because you've come a long way. You know, you fought through a lot of battles. That's what it seems to me. When you have the devil here, you have the rigidness that's moving to your past and maybe authority, and the woundedness in your future. It's time to celebrate and unblock it. Let it go. Let the past go. Move forward. Move forward with more information, okay? And be yourself, but don't forget to have fun. So, what's a possible outcome for you guys here? Well, you got the tower. The tower is something that, yes, you might see red flags. Goes back to the devil again. You might see red flags, but you were ignoring them. Eventually, you're going to have a tower moment. Everybody does. This is something that maybe you didn't see coming, but it's a shocking revelation because here's this justice card. What you put in, you get back. This also represents Scorpio and Aries, and the justice represents Libra, balancing things out. What you put in, you get back. If you get too crazy, too much, in a situation, it could backfire. It could blow up. In metaphor. Remember what you put in. If you're going to put out some more, put stability out there for others, and that stability will come back to you. Show people what you want. Don't let people come in here in your life and make it crazy. Upheaval. This is karmic justice. This is something you can't avoid, but it could help you learn to let go of stuff because you're waiting too long. Okay, possible outcome for you guys. This tower here. So now you had a tower moment, felt dead, backstabbed by people, and that's why you were blocking your heart. But here you're moving to calmer waters. There's others with you as well. Putting sorrow behind you, moving forward, but not without some disappointment. At least you feel that way. The Six of Swords. But you've been through a lot, you could tell. So I'm hoping for better times for you guys. You're moving to calmer waters. Don't let people backstab you, or don't ever put yourself in an unstable position. Remember, and take some precaution when you leap into things, and you'll see that you'll move to calmer waters. Let some of that baggage go too. Let some of that stress go in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. Don't carry the weight of the world on you. Don't be the only one to do it. I want one more for you guys. Possible outcome. My beautiful Capricorns. For these messages. And this is a beautiful message for you. Could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or Cancer. And it's emotional, it's loving, it's compassionate. It could be someone asking out on a date. Feeling trapped between two, maybe. Feeling like you're helpless because you have the juggler there. Wondering if you should accept it, or maybe it's you thinking, should I extend it out to someone? But either way, this could also represent younger people too, but somebody who is genuine, somebody that could be apologizing for some things they've done. But at the same time, it's somebody that's showing love and compassion, and they have something to offer. They're offering their heart and their emotions and their love to you. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to end this reading today. Wasn't easy. Wasn't easy for you guys, some of you. But you know what to do. You're moving forward to calmer waters. Keep an eye out for things that aren't stable. Get more information. Don't be rigid. Take your leap of faith with some precaution, because as a Capricorn, you like to be grounded and rooted, and you want to make sure that your steps are secure. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please subscribe, like, and share. And have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.